And then they said the biggest retailer to watch is Nike, and I want to read a quote on that. Yes, it said that they will shortly deliver a compelling and relevant experience in shopping that will be digital, mobile, and physical. But what did they just come out with?
An Indian shoe.
They came out with a Nike Air that holds an iPod, that tracks your calories, that tracks your workout time, what else does it track? Somebody in our company, Cheese, got such a pair of them.
Yeah, but it's completely interactive too. You can obviously you can go online, you can invite other runners, you can compete with other people across the nation. I mean, you can. It's really amazing.
How cool is that?
Yeah, and the actual machine is just a pedometer. It's not a global positioning. I mean, it's just a basic system, but they market it so well that it's truly amazing. And then they have graphs, and they have interactive graphs as far as your speed and your distance and all that stuff, and it's really neat.
Thank you for sharing that.
But about customizing, they just launched an Indian shoe for American Indians, because they did a study that found that American Indians have a taller foot, and it was jamming their foot in, so they actually customized and designed a shoe in a specific market for that purpose. They talked about local.
Yeah, Nike's an awesome company. Okay. Okay, so let's do in beauty. This is huge. Sephora is going to the Home Shopping Network. Again, we're going back to customize. Mass dominates. How can mass get more? Sephora, last year's holiday, did a segment on Home Shopping Network just for like a week. And the result that they got from that, they're going to Home Shopping Network altogether. But this is the reason they said it worked. They said that Sephora was able to provide exceptional beauty advice and trend information from experts in our industry. There you have it. Home Shopping Network touches 89 million households, and its core audience is age 25 to 54. So how, it's working. Bobbi Brown, which is a huge cosmetic company, is going to QVC. Everybody know what QVC stands for? Quality, value, convenience. And then we have some other trends that we're looking at. And these bottom ones I like a lot more, because really, if we go back to that baby boomer thing that we were talking about a life well lived, what we're doing is we're linking beauty to fitness, to fashion, to health, to whatever it is that we can extend beauty to. And so Ann Taylor, really always known for her classic elegance, is putting like a beauty spa inside of their stores. Refresh is a day spa by Whole Foods. You know the guy who started Whole Foods? I read an article on him, and do you realize that he started Whole Foods to date like skinny organic chicks, and he wasn't even like, no, serious. And so he met his first girlfriend, and then he opened up like a local natural market. Well, anyway, Whole Foods is a $9 billion, that's in that Time magazine too, actually, franchise grocery store now, but now they're going into the spa. Because they're saying if we can be so pure and so wholesome for your body, why can't we take the same thing on beauty scrubs and things like that? So in your salon, how can you expand your beauty to touch other elements of being beautiful? This is really big into knowing your customer. Social spying. There's a salon or a spa that opened in Vegas that it's kind of like a Match.com. So it's actually at Caesars, and you can go online and look at it, but you could literally like throw on a robe, go get a pedicure, have a glass of wine with like a guy you think is hot. And that's like your little Match.com thing. I mean, it's kind of neat actually if if it doesn't get weird, but kind of a different environment. But who's your customer? You know what I mean? Are you in a market where, oh my gosh, that would go over so huge? Could you have, could you have something on Saturdays that would appeal to that kind of thing? I don't know. It's just something to think about. The other thing that they have spas for youth. There's two of them right now. One is called Sweet and Sassy in Texas. The other one is called Monkey Doos in California, and they cater solely to kids. So, and if anybody doesn't believe in the success of this, go to any one of those places in the mall. I mean, it is huge, and it's all about, with the little girl parties, it's all about beauty. So, thank goodness I had two boys. Sorry, Sheila, I know it'd be great to have those two, you have two girls. But, and then ingredients and fragrances that are really big right now. Obviously, every holiday season, pomegranate, to me, seems to come out. The big surprise for me was rose. And I was actually in a salon that has that Time spa line, and Rose is huge in that line right now, and you know what? It doesn't smell like the Rose that you know. It smells really good. I actually bought one of their roll-ons, which just about floored me, you know, because I would be someone who's attracted to Rose, but they've really done some great things with that scent this fall. Skin Milk, I don't know if you guys remember, but there used to be a competitive line that had a milk line. And this is, again, going back to that green movement about, you know, being healthy. Carrots, and then the Coke and the L'Oreal. I actually told you about that, so. Okay. All right, now this is what's going on in fashion. This is what we're seeing really big this year is metallic, knitwear, cargo, wider legs, dresses, fur-trimmed anything. Denim, really, denim, premium denim has been in for a long time, but you're starting to see a lot of colored denim. High waist, which I say will not last more than one season, because if we've all seen a couple movie stars in it, they look ridiculous. Same thing with the skinny jean, one season. I mean, anything that you just don't look good in is not going to stick. Plaid, and then luxurious fabrics. So all of those, what do you guys think is the #1 fashion trend for fall? Okay, who else? Well, they're all good. But anyways, they're saying the #1 thing is knitwear. So, just to let you know. And then the other thing, trends to watch. This is kind of interesting. You know, have you guys heard on the news all this thing about body mass index of models and how they're trying to do this or that? Well, and everybody was kind of going, oh, nothing will ever happen. They'll always be too skinny. Well, in Spain, they have replaced all their window models with a size 6 or above. So they are actually taking this serious. And maybe this has something to do with the baby boomer generation too. You know, because they're saying, no, we're not going to be that, something that's not natural.
Thank you, Tyra.
So let's take on exactly. Tyra did probably influence that. And then uniform sizing. There's actually some online places that are coming out and they're really trying to make like, okay, well, if you buy Tahari, you're a size 2, but if you go to Target, you're a size 8. They're really trying to get uniform female sizing. So that's something to watch. And we talked about this a little bit too, really shifting away from the embellishments. And that was in for so many years that it's scary because I have a really huge closet full of that kind of stuff. And then the designers, and I repeated myself on some of this stuff. Okay. All right, and then hair, again, clean, sophisticated, that means knots, buns, hats. You know, if hats stick, I'll be really excited. I have a lot of hats. Beauty, lipstick, lip gloss is out. Again, with that whole celebrity, Paris Hilton kind of gloss is gone. Now we want a more sophisticated lipstick kind of look. The color is darker palettes, gray, and the 2007 color of the year is cranberry. That doesn't look really pretty, but it's exactly the color of Galen's shoes. Yes. Okay, look at the magazine. It says, in neutral, forget basic black for a moment, come fall, gray will be the new neutral. And was the first thing I did is I've been waiting for this trend to come out for so long, and I don't really get to them all because I have 2 babies at home. So I went and got a silver purse because it's been a lot of years since it's been in. So you know, how do you incorporate that into the salon? How do you say, hey, maybe right now we're going to go to gray because we're going to stay on the trend because beauty's got to be more than your hair. Beauty's in our salon. It also has to be about fashion. Maybe.
We're going to know that hair color
Maybe
and
not.
makeup is going to have to go along with gray type of clothing or silver type of clothing.
Uh-huh.
So steering your clients into those type of colors and those color palettes, like in the young blood quads, perfect right there to go with gray.
Yes, Jess.
The other thing is in hair, one of the things that's really influencing hair, and so kind of return to the hair color, is Dancing with the Stars. We watched it. They did some absolutely stunningly beautiful dress hair. And I'm getting more requests now for show me how to do that hair. I have no clue. And it's also affecting the type of color we do. Because there are a lot of bleach blondes, intense reds, and bright colors, so it's affecting that in the natural effect because of the popularity.
Thank you.